Imagine a palace so blindingly luxurious that queens played milkmaid in silk while children starved outside the gates. One woman's obsession with diamonds, parties, and private fantasy worlds would ignite the French Revolution and send her own head rolling into a bloody basket. The mirrors of Versailles still reflect her laughter and the screams that followed. These walls have dark stories to tell. Welcome to Houses That Whisper. Versailles was never just a palace. It was a weapon of absolute power, built to control nobility. Louis XIV turned a simple hunting lodge into the most extravagant court in Europe. He forced thousands of nobles to live under his gaze, draining their wealth and independence. The famous Hall of Mirrors dazzled visitors with 17 arched windows facing matching glass. Crystal chandeliers, gold leaf, and priceless art covered every surface imaginable at Versailles. Over 1,000 servants attended every royal whim during the height of its glory days. Marie Antoinette arrived from Austria at 14 years old, completely unprepared for court. She faced constant gossip, backstabbing, and impossible expectations from the first moment. The young queen soon rejected stiff protocol and created her own private world of luxury. At the Petit Trianon, she played shepherdess in custom cottages while peasants went hungry. Her gambling fashion and secret parties quickly became the talk of the entire nation. The infamous diamond necklace affair destroyed her reputation beyond any possible repair. Con artists used her name to steal a necklace worth millions, and she took all the blame. Though she never said, "Let them eat cake," the myth perfectly captured public anger and resentment. France faced bankruptcy after years of costly wars and non-stop royal extravagance at court. Starving crowds began marching from Paris toward Versailles, demanding bread and justice. On the 5th of October 1789, the palace gates fell to the angry mob. They searched room by room for the queen, who escaped through secret hidden passages. Blood stained the elegant marble floors for the first time in the palace's long history. The king and queen were forced back to Paris as prisoners of the revolutionary crowd. 4 years later, Marie Antoinette faced the guillotine with quiet dignity and courage. Her death marked the violent end of the extravagant monarchy Versailles once represented. After the revolution, the Grand Palace fell silent, its laughter replaced by ghostly echoes. Visitors today report hearing whispers and music in the empty Hall of Mirrors at night. Some claim to see the spirits of executed nobles still wandering its long corridors. These houses that whisper never forget the dark stories written deep within their walls. Versailles stands as a permanent warning about the dangers of unchecked wealth and power. When rulers lose touch with their people, history shows how quickly everything can crumble. The same pattern appears again and again in grand manors of other rich, powerful families. Extreme luxury always seems to carry a hidden price, paid in blood and revolution. That is why millions remain obsessed with this palace and its tragic royal inhabitants. They research every scandal, every myth, and every dark detail hidden in its history. The demand for these stories continues to grow with each new documentary or viral post. If these golden walls could speak, they would scream warnings we still need to hear today. Which grand manor or ancient rich family should we explore in our next video together? Leave your suggestions in the comments and help shape the future of this channel. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss when these houses begin to whisper. The luxury you saw today was only the beginning of the dark stories still waiting.